We are going to prepare this delicious freshwater prawn dish called Rendang freshwater prawn. So first the spices goes in. Now it's very important that you heat up the oil really hot and then slowly cook in the spices. And while you're doing that, it is very important that you lower the heat as to not burn the spices. So these spices that have been frying here is actually a representative of all this. So we have ginger, we have yellow color for the turmeric, we have some makrut lime leaf, we can use some shallot, we also have some garlic, and to spice it up, we often add a little bit of this bird chili. They are tiny, but they're very spicy, so use them very discreetly, and very careful. And of course, lastly here, beside the lemongrass, we also have candle nut. Now, not many of you understand what candle nut is all about. Now, candle nut gives that nice thickness to the curry. You can always substitute this together with macadamia nut. That's possible as well. Otherwise, just use a couple of almonds, and that's it. So once you have all these spices, throw them in blender. It's not difficult at all. What you want to do here is to cook slowly all these wonderful spices, so that all this flavor, aroma all come together. And then you see the oil start to float on the top. So don't worry about using too much oil, because you can always skim it off at the cooking. So once that's been done, take just a little bit of all these spices. Here we have some clove, we have some star anise, as well as cinnamon, and they all come together inside this particular dish. Once this is cooked, I can smell it. The chili is not raw, it's cooking, and at this point of time, I am going to start adding my coconut cream. So you find that wonderful spicy, at the same time you find this richness coming from this thick coconut milk. So once it starts to boil, and immediately bring down the heat. So once you bring down the heat, you notice that the coconut will not curdle. So this is very important. So as this is slowly simmering, next add in my turmeric leaf. Tear them like that. Take them. Fabulous. Now, at this point of time, you may season your dish. As I said, we have a sour, sweet, spicy. So you can use either white sugar, a little bit, or you can use pound sugar as well. Salt. And now that it's coming to a boil, I am going to start adding my freshwater prawn. I see now you don't want to overcook all these freshwater prawn. They're very important, that you cook them just right. And now we tear a bit of this lime leaf. You can shred them as well. So I'm just switch it off. I just want the aroma to infuse into this dish. And lastly, desiccated coconut. What we've done here, we have toasted them and then pound them into a paste. We call it a kerise. Kerise because we wanted this to have that nutty flavor, to get that nice thickness as well as the color as well. This is why you can differentiate between a gulai and a rendang. So having done that, you can see almost immediately the gravy begins to thicken up. So delicious. God, I can't wait to sink my teeth into all this wonderful freshwater prawn. We have that wonderful chili and spicy and creamy from the coconut milk. We have all this aromatic cinnamon and all that. And lastly, we need a bit of juice again for the final tasting. Woo! I can't wait. I can't wait. Wow, this is so delicious. I can almost sing heaven. I'm in heaven. Okay, now having done, it's time to plate the dish. There you are. So I'm going to take out the prawn. I'm so excited. Fabulous. Such an easy thing to prepare. What a beautiful dish. With the gravy, and what goes well with this is just white rice. This is so delicious. I can smell all this aroma and colors coming together. And lastly, we put a bit of turmeric leaf, and there you are. So exquisite. Our famous rendang udang from Malaysia.